Hey friends, Peggy Hall here. It is Wednesday and it is September 16th, I believe. And listen, this is for my friend Jeremy. Jeremy is a great American. He is one of the healthy Americans and he is running the Great 48 in Arizona. And I just saw a live video where he had the cops called on him after he got his coffee at a coffee shop. And I just need to say this. If I hear this phrase one more time, I literally am going to blow my lid. I am really going to lose my temper. Now, this is for law enforcement. Listen, there's no such thing for you to say, this is a private business. Well, it's a private business. It's a private business. They can do what they want. You're trespassing. They have the right to refuse you service. No, they don't. No, they don't. Repeat after me. No, they don't. Okay, I've been a teacher for 30 years. I have a lot of patience, but I'm running out of patience. Listen, all of you people. If this coffee shop is open and it's on a street corner in Arizona, it's open to the public. It's a place of public accommodation. You and I and anybody, including those policemen, we have something called an irrevocable license. License means privilege. The fact that this coffee shop opened their doors, that they immediately extended to anyone, including somebody in a wheelchair. They can't tell. Imagine if Jeremy was in a wheelchair and these cops had said, they can refuse you service. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, my brother-in-law was in a wheelchair for 12 years. It was very cumbersome. And yes, how is a wheelchair any less dangerous than a healthy person walking around? Okay, the wheelchair takes up room. You have to hold the door. It makes a noise. It might scare children and animals. It could run over somebody's foot. A person being in a wheelchair, in my opinion, carries more risk than a healthy American walking around without a mask on. Okay, well, so if you're going to sneeze, you're not going to sneeze on somebody. You're going to have a tissue. The point is this, and I know there are thousands of you healthy Americans. Would you do me a favor today? Would you reach out to any law enforcement you know, anybody who's married to law enforcement, ex-law enforcement, make a call to your sheriff's department, call your police chief of every city around you, and would you just make this simple statement for these police to stop saying it's a private business and they can refuse service? No, they can't. No, they can't. No, they can't. That would be like refusing service to somebody because of their skin color, their age, if they were obese, if they were in a wheelchair. No, they can't. That is the definition of discrimination. God knows why we even have to have laws about discrimination. You would think it is common sense. Yes, I am ranting today. I'm ranting today. I'm in between interviews and I could not wait to rant on this disgustingly sickening and despicable and arrogant and ignorant law enforcement. Ignorant law enforcement. You're ignorant. You're supposed to be upholding the law. You are ignorant and you are incompetent. You are incompetent. And you police chiefs, I hold you responsible for not training your staff. You're sending them out there to say a store can refuse service. No, they can't. There is no evidence of trespass. What is trespassing? If your doors are open, anyone can walk in, whether they have money or not, whether they want to buy anything or not, even whether they want to do business or not. They are not trespassing. They are trespassing only if they go with evil intent. If they're going to go in and disrupt the peace. My friend Jeremy was not disrupting the peace. He paid for his coffee and he sat there like everyone else without a mask on. But because he paid for the coffee without a mask, these ignorant and arrogant owners of the coffee shop, which, by the way, I wish I knew the name of the coffee shop because I would tell everyone not to go there. Now listen, yesterday I sent out an email with a handout to educate the businesses. To tell them they're not breaking the law by not making you wear a mask. In fact, they're breaking the law by making you wear a mask. I don't know how much more clear to be here, friends. My gosh. gosh, I've been doing this for 5-6 months. These businesses still can't get it through their brains that there's no law for a mask. I mean, I'm making a t-shirt that says there's no law for a mask. Just wear it. And the t-shirt says, show me the law. Actually, the t-shirt's already there. It says, show me the law. It's at Teespring if you want it. Show me the law. Show me the law. Show me the law. Hey, officer. This is what you say, friends. When the officer comes up, you say these words. Where is the evidence of trespass? That's the magic phrase. Where is the evidence of trespass? And you need 2 witnesses that witnessed you trespassing. Somebody calling on the phone and calling the cops that there's no evidence of a trespass. And you start recording yourself. Yes, friends, it's come to this in the United States of America. You can't freaking go get a cup of coffee. You have to be having your cell phone on, recording it the whole time, because God forbid you go inside as a healthy American to get a cup of coffee. But people can walk in with germs on their face. They can get a cup of coffee. They can touch their germs and pay for the money and touch everything else. But you, as a healthy American, are forbidden. I'm not going to stand for it. Listen, law enforcement. Okay, I'm making the handouts for you guys because obviously you might enforce the law, but you certainly don't know the law. You would think that would be the first thing they would teach you. What laws can you enforce? Okay, number 1, there is no law you have to wear a mask. I just don't even get that. Number 2, there is no such statement as it's a private business and refuse to use service. 0, nada, nothing, null, zilch, walu, as we say in Arabic, walu, walu, not at all. There's no law that states that. It's the exact opposite. The cops need to go in and tell that coffee shop owner that because she has a private business or a public business, even though she's the private owner of it, because she's doing business with the public, she is required to let in the public. Period. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wednesday rant day. Wednesday rant day. Oh, I know you guys haven't seen me like this before. I've had it. I've had it. Law enforcement. There's no such thing as saying, well, it's their store policy. Oh, so I can go into Costco and pick someone's pocket because Costco passed a policy that said it's okay. And you police can't do anything about it. Is that what you're telling me? I could go have a fist fight inside of Walmart. If they said Wednesday is fist fight Wednesday, I could go beat somebody up. Oh yeah, I'm kind of feeling like it today. And you will do nothing? You will do nothing. Is that what you're telling me, law enforcement? You would do nothing to prevent a fist fight? Oh, it's on private property. It's the store policy. Well, it's the store policy. I can't enforce the law if the store policy has a law that's against the law. I'm sick of it. You cops, you sheriffs, you, unlike most people who are just individual human beings, you took an oath to uphold the Constitution. You are violating, you are committing a felony. You are committing a felony because your face is concealed. When you have a mask on, that misdemeanor that you're doing now is elevated to a felony. A felony. You officers are committing a crime, and that crime just got elevated to a felony. You are committing several crimes. You business owners that are preventing entry, that is false imprisonment. And if you block someone's entry from your place of business with a mask on, that just got elevated to a felony. Yeah, I guess you all want to go to prison. You all can be in prison while we healthy Americans will be sitting in your coffee shops, drinking coffee, buying groceries at the farmer's market, taking our kids to school without masks on. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I know. I never lose my temper on screen. I'm sick of it. Jeremy, this is for you. I hope you see this video. This is for you, Jeremy. Jeremy of the Great 48. You guys need to go to that Facebook page, give him some support. He was calm. He educated these officers. I don't even know the end of the video. I got so upset I had to make this. If I hear one more police officer, one more sheriff, one more ignorant, incompetent, uneducated utterance that says it's the store policy. What? I mean, could you just use some common sense? You don't even need to know the law. You just use some freaking common sense. He's not trespassing. He's sitting at a coffee shop drinking a cup of coffee. How is that trespassing? Trespassing is defined as a disturbance of a person being able to conduct their business. All right, that's the intent of trespassing. Would you guys study these laws in your state? Come on. I've done it in California as a model. There's only one of me. I can't do it in all 50 states. Just do this, please. I sent out handouts yesterday, list on how to educate businesses. And the number one thing says there's no law that you can enforce for people to wear a mask. And you may not prevent them from coming into your business when it is. Facebook is freezing me out now, you guys. Whew, I had to get that off my chest. I am so over these law enforcers breaking the law. Okay, it's one thing if an ignorant neighbor is, walking around 3 o'clock in the afternoon on their own, walking their dog with a mask on. I can't help them any further. But police, law enforcement, they took an oath to protect us from tyranny. They're not supposed to have a front row seat. Sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You guys need to help, please. You've got to tell 10 people every single day. There's no such thing as a store that can enforce a policy that violates the law. That would be like telling the person in a wheelchair they can't come in. There's no difference. In fact, it even, in my mind, makes a little bit more sense because the wheelchair takes up more room. It's noisy. It's cumbersome. It might roll over someone's foot. Now, my heart goes out to anyone in a wheelchair. My brother-in-law was in a wheelchair. I understand how difficult that is to open the door and try to find a seat and accommodate. It does take a lot to accommodate a wheelchair. Trust me. What does it take to accommodate a healthy American walking in to buy a cup of coffee? That's the person that gets the trespass called on them? No, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. I am never stopping. This has nothing to do with masks. This has nothing to do with masks. This is your rights, your God-given rights. And they are protected by our Constitution. And these men in uniform, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. I want to hear from you. I want someone who's married to law enforcement. I want you to email me, okay? Peggy at thehealthyamerican.org. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. You know what? This is what my life stands for. What about you? What about you in a uniform? What does your life stand for? Come on, I'm calling you out. I am calling you out, and I want to hear from you. And I want to hear it. Was it your superiors who told you to say that? Or did you just pick it up in the coffee shop? Where are you even getting these ideas? Oh, no, carjacking. Well, no, that in this neighborhood, you can carjack. I can't arrest them. Oh, no, carjacking. It's this neighborhood's policy that you can break into someone's car. It was their fault that they left something valuable. Oh, I can't arrest them for carjacking. Come on. Are you going to uphold the law or not? I actually respect our sheriff here in Orange County. I respect the deputies. But if I ever hear it's your policy, I am freaking gonna blow my stack. Yeah, I said freaking. I got enough of the rant now. You know what? I'm never gonna stop. Ever. Join me. I can't do it alone, you guys. Healthy Americans all around the country, all around the world. Would you put a stop to this? I need you.